Each news time, information is power. The current, the news headline: 5 persons survive auto crash at New Path, Osha. A serious road traffic crash occurred near New Path flyover by Onitsha, Oka Expressway last Thursday, with 5 passengers escaping death. The cause of the accident, which occurred at about 12:30 in the afternoon, was attributed to speeding. 6 vehicles were involved. Reports Jude Atukpulazi, according to an eyewitness report, a trailer driver lost control as a result of excessive speed and crashed into the other vehicles in front of him. Using them as a wedge, he was reported to have taken his use afterwards. 16 people, comprising 9 male adults and 7 female adults, were involved in the crash, according to the acting public education officer, DRC, Margaret B. Onobe, of the Federal Road Safety Commission, Anambra Command. The 5 passengers who were injured were rushing to an undisclosed hospital. Before the arrival of FRSC officials, 11 passengers were unhurt. The affected vehicles were successfully moved out of the road to allow for free flow of traffic by FRSC rescue team from Upper Iweka Outpost, Onitsha. The sector commander, Anambra State Corps Commander Adeoye Relewuyi, wished the injured victims a quick recovery. He urged the motoring public to maintain safe speed limits and avoid reckless driving, as well as obey traffic rules and regulations at all times. The vehicle involved in the crash include a DAF commercial truck with no registration number, a commercial Suzuki bus with registration number AWK494ZZ, another commercial Suzuki bus with registration number NZM643XE, a private Toyota car with registration number KNM657MZ. And this is the details about the auto crash New Path at Osha. Also,
and this is the news about the President Muhammadu Buhari, who has expressed, condolence to the families of those that were said to have been killed during a clash with the ISWAP members, which include Brigadier General Zama Zekusu and 3 other soldiers that were killed during a clash with the ISWAP, saying that he has sent his heartfelt condolence to the Chief of Staff to accept his condolences and convey same to the members of the families of those who lost their lives. Also, the army, ISWAP, continue battle of 8 hours, counting many terrorists killed and gun trucks destroyed, and 3 others. Same news as the Nigerian army and ISWAP is said to have continued the battle at Askira, Borno. The military authority has given a heads up on the encounter where many fighters of the Islamic State in West Africa province, ISWAP, have been killed and many of their 16 gun trucks destroyed. The battle is in its 8 hours as at the time of this update, and the terrorists were said to have invaded Askira town in Askira Uba local government area of Borno State on Saturday morning around 9. In a statement on Saturday evening, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, Army spokesperson, confirmed the troops of Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Adenkai have neutralized several Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP terrorists during a recent encounter in Askira Uba local government area of Borno State. In the fierce encounter, which is still raging as at the time of filing this report, troops supported by the air component of Operation Adenkai (OPHK) have destroyed the 5 A-Jet, 2 A-29, 2 Dragon vehicles, and 9 gun trucks. Sadly, as said earlier, a gallant senator, Brigadier General Zama Zekusu, and 3 soldiers paid the supreme price in a very rare display of gallantry as they provided reinforcements in the counter-offensive against the terrorists, and the family of the senior officer and the soldiers have yet been contacted. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, commiserates with the families and relations of the fallen heroes. He also directed that the troops continue in the ferocious counter-offensive and hot pursuit to eliminate the remnants of the fleeing terrorists. And this is also how the ISWAP had actually been reported to have stunned the brigade commander and others in Borno. The sources further revealed that the insurgents who were on a revenge mission following the killing of one of their top commanders at the Kalangal village of Askira Uba, of which the attack led to the death of Brigadier General Zama Zokushi, who is the commander of the 28th Task Force Brigade, Chibok local government area of Borno State. It was said that the suspected groups of the ISWAP on Saturday, November 13, actually killed these gallant officers while on their way to reinforce troops at Bungulwa village near Askira Uba local government area, which came under a series of attacks on Saturday and other days last week. Sources revealed that the insurgents who were on a revenge mission following the killing of one of their top commanders of Kalangal village, Askira Uba, have succeeded in attacking Nigerian troops in Askira Uba, Gamdu, Buniyadi, and different locations in the southeast. And this was also confirmed and reported by the Vanguard News. Another source said the military troops, with support from Air Force Task team, pursued some insurgents to nearby hideout of Kalangal village and killed one of the topmost commander and over 50 terrorists in the encounter last week. Hence, the series of terrorist attacks, ambushes witnessed within the last 7 days across the theater of the operation at Nkai. An intelligence officer revealed that the ISWAP terrorists who invaded the town at about 9 a.m. on Saturday destroyed telecommunication masts with guns and other firearms in their possession, forcing residents to flee. Another member of Vigilante who assisted the troops during the encounter but did not want his name mentioned for security reasons said the brigade commander alongside his 3 soldiers were killed in an ambush while on their mission for reinforcement operation along the Askira-Chibok-Damboa road axis. Some parts of Askira Uba share porous boundaries with Sambisa Forest, which is the hideout of terrorists, due to closure of Maiduguri-Damaturu road, which is about 150 kilometers, takes like 2 hours to reach by the motorists. It is now taking more than 5 to 10 hours to reach Askira if motorists took the only optional roads of Maiduguri, Bama, Gwoza, or Maiduguri, Damaturu, Gombe, Mubi Road, which is over 500 kilometer drive from Maiduguri, the state's capital. The newspaper gathered that at Gamdu town in Kaga local government of Borno State, ISWAP terrorists suffered a devastating blows in the hands of troops. Unfortunately, 3 special force